Okay, so this is a modification of circuit number 4 combined with a modification of circuit number 5. And I've taken a little bit of the sketch for circuit number 5 and added it to circuit number 4. And if you remember from sketch number 4, it was designed in such a way that the blinking lights would go in different patterns. There's 8 lights, and right now they're doing what's called a one after another loop, which means it lights up each light until it reaches the last one, and then it goes and it turns off each light. And there were other patterns, one called ping pong, one called marquee, one at a time, and random. Now what I've done is I've changed the code a little bit so that if it receives a low signal from this button to pin number 13, then it's going to increment a variable I have called light mode. And right now light mode is at 0. It goes into the main loop and says if light mode is 0, then run the function or call the function one after another loop. So that's why you see that. But if light mode is equal to 1, if I push this button and increment it to 1, it'll change it to the one at a time. So I'm going to do this, and you'll notice that it won't actually do anything. I'll just tap the button once and it won't do anything. It's not noticing it. And the reason for that is because in the main loop, the main loop starts off by receiving information from the button. And then it goes from there into a series of if statements, such as if light mode equals 1, then call the one after another loop. So what I have to do is I have to make sure that this button is actually pressed so that when the loop starts over to receive information from the button, it's able to read it. So I'll hold it down and you should see a change. Here we go. So I actually just skipped. It was supposed to go from one after another to one at a time, but I held the button down too long and it went straight to ping pong. So now I'm going to do it again. It should go to marquee. Oops, I didn't hold it down long enough. There we go. There's marquee. Hold it down again. And I held it down too long and went to random, but here I'll do it again for the one at a time. There we go. Now we go to ping pong. Then to marquee. And hopefully I can get it for the random. Here we go. So I think the solution to having to hold the button down is to somehow figure out if this red board is able to have multi-threading. And then I can have one process looking to receive info from the button, while the other one runs the call to the methods for the different lighting functions.